Hey guys, girls, Derpy Soarin here, and today I'm coming to you with my first top 10 list. And what will be the topic of this list? Well, if you've already read the title, then you pretty much know. It's going to be a list of my top 10 favorite Pokemon. This is going to be from every single Pokemon, all 718 or 19, counting Zygarde. So let's get started right away. To start off, in 10th place, I have two different Pokemon. And I know this is going against the rules, but hear me out. It's because these Pokemons are pretty much the same, but at the same time, pretty much opposites. And I am referring, of course, of Pikachu and Rayquaza. Nah, I'm just messing with you. No, I am clearly talking about Mewtwo and Mew. You gotta admit that although these two Pokemon are pretty much different, like complete opposites. Mew is this cute little cat thingy, and Mewtwo is this cynical adult-like person that hates everything and everyone. And they're pretty much so different, but at the same time, Mewtwo is the clone of Mew, that they complement each other pretty well. And you gotta admit that Mewtwo looks pretty badass, and he looks a little bit like Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. But anyway, this 10th place goes to Mew and Mewtwo. Coming in 9th place, I recommend that you put Safe Search on if you're going to look for this Pokemon on Google Images. Otherwise, you're going to get some really adult content. I am, of course, talking about Lopunny, the fighting anthropomorphic bunny. And those are pretty much the reasons why I like this Pokemon. I like rabbits, bunnies, I like anthropomorphic things, and fighting Pokemon are pretty cool, and it's a pretty good Pokemon to have in your team. I use it a lot in my Pokemon teams from time to time, especially when I'm in the Battle Chateau or in online battles. Anyway, 9th place goes to Lopunny. Eighth place goes to the legendary Pokemon of this generation. I am, of course, talking about Evolta, Travolta. I don't know, I still have no clue how to pronounce this guy's name, but nonetheless, this guy is pretty badass. I mean, he looks like a Y whenever he flaps his wings. He looks like he's about to clap like a retarded dolphin, and to be honest, this guy had a pretty menacing look the first time I saw him. Of course, that feeling went away as soon as I threw my Master Ball at him. Nonetheless, he's definitely one of my favorite legendary Pokemons, and as you can see from this list, one of my top favorite Pokemons. 7th place goes to, I think, everybody's favorite fire starter Pokemon from the first generation, Charmander, which is probably the same starter Pokemon that everybody shows in either Pokemon X or Y. And what's not to like about this guy? He turns into a freaking dragon. Everybody loves dragons, and just look at him. He's fucking adorable. Not Charmeleon though. That guy looks like he's pissed most of the time. Here you go, Charmeleon. Wanna Pokeball? You wanna eat it? Anyways, I never understood why Charmeleon looks kind of pissed. But nonetheless, Charmander and its evolutions are pretty damn awesome, and definitely one of the reasons why I chose this Pokemon whenever I started a new game in Pokemon Fire, or the reason I chose him in Pokemon Y. In 6th place, we have Talonflame. Now, there isn't much to say about this Pokemon. Hell, I'm not even too sure what I like about him. But all I can say is that this guy is pretty cool, or in the case of the Pokemon Talonflame I have, this girl is pretty badass. I mean, she does suffer from the same thing as Charmeleon. I mean, look at her, she seems kind of pissed. Here, you want a Snickers? Anyway, this Pokemon, I don't know if it's the fact that I've had it with me ever since I started Pokemon Y, but it's definitely up there on one of my favorite Pokemons. I think it's one of my favorite bird Pokemons, and one of my favorite flame Pokemons, so yeah. Fifth place goes to, well, this was kind of a hard one, but it goes to Eevee and its evolutions. Now, as much as Mewtwo and Mew, I had to go with Eevee and all his variations because, well, I frankly like them all, and it was kind of hard to, to choose out of all of them which one I liked. So instead of making this list, 15, 16 top favorite Pokemon, I decided to include Eevee and its evolutions as a whole, since Eevee's the base Pokemon for all of these other ones to happen. And out of all the evolutions, my top three would have to be Eevee, Sylveon, and Espeon. Those are my favorite Eevee and evolutions. So yeah, this was a rather hard pick, but fifth place goes to Eevee and all of its freaking evolutions. Fourth place goes to my favorite legendary of all time. I'm talking about Lugia. Lugia to me is just one of the most awesome legendary Pokemons of all time. I just like the way he looks, or she looks, whatever this genderless Pokemon. I just like its appearance a lot. I remember seeing it in one of the movies, and it was just awesome. I remember wanting Pokemon Silver just to get this Pokemon, just to have it on my team so bad. But the bad thing was I didn't even have a Game Boy, so I had to get a Game Boy first, and even then I was only like about 5 years old, so I really wouldn't have known how to play it. But either ways, Lugia is one of my favorite Pokemon and one of my favorite legendaries of all time. Alright, top three left. Well, third place goes to Lucario. Continuing the trend of anthropomorphic animals and anthropomorphic Pokemon, it's not hard to see why I would like this Pokemon, mainly because he's a canine, and I like dogs pretty much as I like rabbits and cats. So this guy was a must-have in my team since I started Pokemon Y, and I was super excited to find out that Corina actually gave you one along with the Mega Evolution, because the Mega Evolution for Lucario is pretty badass, looks pretty cool, and I like how it looks so goddamn cool. There's not much I can say. I use this guy a lot on my team. I definitely use him all the time whenever I'm beating the Elite Four. I always turn him into Mega Lucario and use close combat, and that pretty much takes him out instantly. So this guy is my third favorite Pokemon of all time for his movesets and how useful he is against the Elite Four. In second place, we have Scyther, another anthropomorphic animal or Pokemon or bug, whatever you want to go with. And the reason I like this Pokemon is because of its overall appearance. It's just badass. I mean, it has two blades for hands, it has wings, it's a bug, and it's far, taller and so different from all other bug Pokemon that it's not hard to see why this guy wouldn't be likable. I actually remember getting Scyther at the beginning of Pokemon Y from a Wonder Trade, and she was the first Pokemon in my team that I got to level 100, so that was pretty goddamn awesome, because I had never gotten a Pokemon up all the way to level 100, and I used her like in every single battle against other trainers or against the Elite Four in the battle show I took, because it pretty much just takes one hit with her to kill off the enemy. Well, not kill off, faint the other Pokemon, and she has a pretty badass overall appearance. First place at last. Well, this position goes to Fennekin and all of its evolutions. Yep, Braixen and Delphox too. Why would I choose this Pokemon? Because I like dogs, and it's a Fennec Fox. Fennec Foxes are just fucking adorable. I remember I was trying to go for a shiny Fennekin, but quickly gave up after like the fourth try and settled with a female one. She quickly became one of my favorite Pokemons, and I remember when I first saw Pokemon X and Y being announced, and when I first saw what the starter Pokemon would be, I instantly fell in love with this Pokemon. It is so awesome that it's a starter Pokemon, a fire starter Pokemon, and the fact that it's Psychic as well. Those are two of my favorite types of Pokemon, Psychic and Fire. So it was definitely awesome to, be able to level up this Pokemon enough to get to its last evolution. And, just have it on my team all the time. She was also the first Pokemon I got all of Affection up in Pokemon Me. And this is a Pokemon that I use every single time in every single battle. It's always in my team unless I'm reading. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This was my top 10 list. If you want to see more, subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, and leave a comment saying what your favorite Pokemons are. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Take care.